Hey everyone, good morning. Hope you're having an amazing day. It's Mark Wiens. I'm in Georgetown, Penang, Malaysia. And it's a beautiful morning. Well, for breakfast this morning, it's about 9 a.m. We are on our way to go find a dish which is called Koay Teow Th'ng. I think that's how you say it, which is a noodle soup with chicken and with meatballs. And it's a very cool stall that I'm interested, that I want to check out. It's a second generation hawker stall in the alley, and it was also featured in the Michelin guide. So we're gonna go check it out now for breakfast. It should be about a 15-minute walk to get there.
Hi.
Oh, hi.
Mark Wiens.
Yes, I am. Hello.
Good morning.
Hi,
Welcome
good morning.
To Penang.
Thank you very much. Nice to meet you.
Welcome.
Oh yeah, people have been very friendly so far walking around Pinang. And it's great to walk around Pinang, especially in the morning before 9 a.m. or so when the weather is cooler, when the sun hasn't fully come out. Pinang is still waking up. Sun is not that harsh. Perfect time to walk around, take a stroll through the streets of Georgetown. Oh, look at this tiger mural. One of the things that Penang is really famous for are all their wall murals. Oh, hello.
Hello.
I think we've made it right before the street, right before the Caltex. And I think that's the spot right there, yeah, where there's a small crowd of people huddled around. Excellent. Oh yeah, this is definitely the spot. Oh. Oh man, we've got all the chicken parts, chicken feet, organs here. Then we have the menu here. So what you come here to do is especially the Koay Teow soup, which is called Koay Teow Th'ng. That's the main dish, but then they also have bean sprout chicken, which you've got to try. And then I think you can have all these add-ons with different, especially meatballs, tendon balls, fish balls, all sorts of, whoa, huge list of different balls to order from. Hello. Koay Teow Th'ng, Koay Teow Th'ng and bean sprout chicken, one, and vegetable one. Oh man, such a cool place, heritage place, second generation. And they make still the noodles on the cart here. Auntie is chopping up scallions and green onions. You smell the aroma. I think the broth is made from a combination of chicken and pork and bean sprouts, and you can see the fish balls floating around and the meatballs floating around. And then they have just chairs going down the alley. Oh, I think that's our chicken right there. Chopped up our chicken, on go some seasonings. So I think that's the main noodle right there, a rice noodle. And then, what? Oh, okay. Goes directly onto a pile of bean sprouts. And then for the noodles, she grabs the noodles, blanches them in the broth really quickly, shakes them out a little bit. Oh, they get a redunking. She's extremely fast, just assembling the bowls of noodles with that steam. Oh man, it smells really good. Okay. Ooh. Now that is how you break a sweat in the morning. Take a walk and then stand in the steam of the bubbling broth noodles. Okay, Ying already ordered me a drink, one of my standard drinks when I'm in Malaysia, just the iced tea, no sugar. Excellent. And I think our noodles, actually, come to think of it, you put in your order at the front where she's making the noodles, and then she puts tokens in the bowls. I'm not totally sure how they know which table you're sitting at. Maybe they just remember. We'll see if it comes. Thank you very much. Oh, okay, here it is. Thank you.
Good.
Go ahead.
Thank you very much. Yes, nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. Have a safe trip. Amazing. They totally remembered my order precisely, exactly. And we were talking with a guy we met here and his family, and he said he's actually from Kuala Lumpur, but he comes here to eat in Penang, and he said this place is great. It is really off the beaten path. It's not. You hear about all the big ticket food items, the char Koay Teow, the char Koay Kak, the nasi kandars, the big famous foods of Penang that everyone has on their bucket list. But this is just a simple, everyday noodle stall, so he was really happy that we came to this place. Okay, so the bowls of noodles have arrived. Oh, thank you. Okay.
Đại tăng nhé.
Yeah, and we got 2 bowls of the just classic signature Koay Teow Th'ng, Koay Teow soup noodles. Then we got the bean sprout chicken here. We got the extra vegetables, and then Ying and I both got the same bowl here. And they serve you a little bit of chilies and either vinegar or, oh, Ying's already going in. How is that, Ying?
Soup is really good.
Yeah, the soup is really good.
Even it's hot, but it's really good.
So we got the rice noodles underneath there. You really smell the garlic and maybe sesame oil, or maybe that's coming from the chicken or the lettuce. Then there's a mix of chicken in here. There's a mix of meatballs. Again, I just ordered the standard, whatever comes with it. So there's chicken, there's a couple meatballs, green onions, garlic oil. You gotta just taste that broth first. Oh, that broth is amazing. Oh, it is rich, slightly thick. Really, you can taste the bones that have just been boiled down for hours. I think chicken bones and pork bones. Oh man, that's so good. And now let's try the noodles, which are really soft. Oh yeah, very soft. The noodles just totally melt in your mouth. I think what really makes it for me is that spoon of garlic oil that she adds on with the crispy garlic, so it's really, really fragrant. Oh man, those noodles are tasty. They just kind of melt in your mouth. They're really, really soft and tender. Okay, let's try one of the meatballs. Oh, that's a big guy. Oh, that's a fish meatball. Oh man, the texture is so spongy. And what I was reading, they still make all their own meatballs by hand. Oh man, oh that's delicious. Again, it's so tender and so spongy. You have to see the texture of that. Kind of sweet and savory all at the same time, and really, really bouncy and spongy. But this definitely needs a dip in that sauce, and we need some of those chilies. Pile them on top. Okay, there we go. With the green chilies, yeah. And actually, they do have a whole self-service where you can get more green chilies, which we're gonna need some more green chilies. I'm gonna go get some more green chilies. Over here at the front. Okay, I'm gonna do a little bit of seasoning with some of the white pepper. A little bit of white pepper, and I think I'll just go ahead and add in a little bit of chilies to my bowl as well. That's a simple flavor, and yet it's actually kind of complex because of that bone broth. The broth is what's really making it. But that being said, the noodles are a perfect accompaniment to that broth because they just slide down. You actually barely even need to chew. It really is perfect for breakfast. Okay, let's try that chicken. So we got bean sprout chicken here. And there's bean sprouts, poached or blanched bean sprouts on the bottom, chicken with the skin, and then you've got that garlic, it looks like garlic lard on the top, which she added in. Love the texture of that chicken. Has a nice chewiness. I think they call it ayam kampong, like a village chicken. Not one of those chickens that's too overly plump or too processed, but definitely a natural tasting chicken. And the crunch of the bean sprouts. But yeah, definitely, you want to add some chilies and dip it in the soy sauce as well. I think. And now this you can dip into the chili sauce. There we go. The sauce is a little bit sweet. Tastes like soy sauce, but a little bit sweeter. Oh. Then we also got some of the fried lettuce. Okay, some of the just lightly, very lightly, or even maybe it's poached. Maybe it's blanched in the same soup. That's great. And one of the things, typically lettuce is not something in Western culture, is not something we typically think of as cooked. But in Chinese culture, lettuce cooked or just lightly wilted, it's actually incredibly good because it still has that juicy, really crisp texture, and yet it's wilted at the same time. I taste the sesame oil on that as well. Let's try the next meatball. I want to try this one. This one might actually be meat rather than fish. Oh, that is meat. And immediately when you bite down that one, you taste ginger. Oh, that's good. Oh, very good. And then got to chase with some of those chili patties. Some of those green chilies. Oh, yeah. Okay, the dark colored meatball. That's the one. Chicken is excellent. I think everything here is good. It's simple. It's a traditional flavor. I think they've definitely maintained their recipe, the same flavor for generations, for decades. And when you look around as well, this is the type of place that people have been coming their entire life. Probably since they were a child, they've been coming here all the way to adulthood. You see people from Pinang coming here for their morning breakfast from all walks of life, from all generations, all eating together here. Excellent. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. The restaurant is called Koay Teow Th'ng, and second generation, really good spot, friendly service. I love the atmosphere, just the realness of it. And it's nothing extravagant, but it's just tasty, simple, goes down easily. Something highly recommended that you should definitely try for breakfast when you are in Penang. And our total bill for everything, we had 2 bowls of the Koay Teow noodles, we had the chicken and the lettuce. And our total bill came to 26 ringgits. So I'll do the conversion below, but yeah, great place. Awesome atmosphere, highly recommended. And that brings us to the end of this breakfast vlog in Penang. I want to say a big thank you for watching. And also remember to give this video a thumbs up, but also watch this entire series and also videos on my main channel where we are traveling all around the state of Penang, eating some of the best Malaysian food you're not going to want to miss. So be sure to check out all the videos in this series. And again, a huge thank you for watching. See you on the next video.